And welcome back. We missed you 2 weeks ago. Scheduling is a nightmare for everything, especially coming into the holiday seasons. So we hope to get back on a regular schedule starting in January at the start of the year. That being said, if you need holiday gifts and gift ideas, check out the website at beardsgaardbarbers.com and riverpeakapothecary.com and give the gift of grooming, because that means you care.
And also you'll be pretty.
And smell good. Self-care is
Trifecta.
important. With that, we got some shit to get back to. So we're just going to jump right back into it. After thwarting the ritual of the Guild of Eternity, you went on an intel gathering mission to kind of suss out a little bit more background as to what they were up to, what they were planning, and how it got to this. And while you got some scattered information from a very panicked Marcus, you decided that it was going to be a good idea to go back to the remains of Madame Red's, which is Picus's brothel, to see if there were any clues whatsoever that you could suss out as to what happened and why they targeted that particular establishment. While you were there, you did not come across any pertinent information, but it seems that someone had followed you as you were scouring through the now cleaned and cleared out foundation. A burst of force shattered by Picus and Dizzy as you turn to see atop the building, the rooftop from the building across the street. There was a hooded figure with a mask that had two red lines striped down the side, with their arms out towards you. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Well, fudge.
New dice don't work well.
Alright, 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
15!
16?
16.
16. Who got?
I got the higher dex.
Like that's a question.
I'm all dexy.
Does that make me Midnight Runner? So we got Iron. Rip. Dizzy.
10.
14.
Wow.
Ooh.
Very clustered, very solid.
Right.
Very good, very tight, very nice.
So it seems they got the drop on you.
That's fun.
And in the time it took you to wheel around, prepares another strike.
Rude.
And he gets to go first. He is going to unleash. You see his hands start to swirl and coalesce, and you can see this faint, like, almost shimmer of ice crystals begin to form as he thrusts his hands out, casting Ice Storm.
Who wants ices?
So I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Are we all scattered about
Yeah, we're
the entire
It's
thing?
a 20-foot radius.
Oh.
Yeah.
even Kim. I thought she was farther from us.
18?
Because the rest of us were in the
you're
building.
still on the
outside.
street.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like looking into the
You would not be the fan.
Yeah.
You're like on the edge though.
Rip's like, guys, look out!
holy shit!
It looks bad.
Oh my god, I can see my breath.
It's getting chilly. I should have brought a sweater.
The temperature begins to drop, and hailstorms start whipping around inside this entire area, and just
At least it's good music.
trying to pelt and damage everything.
22.
22,
18.
18,
17.
17,
21.
21. We'll see.
Hey, that's hip hop.
That's- She got these ready. So it's 7 half is 4 points of bludgeoning damage and 6 points of cold damage for each of you.
So 10 altogether.
It's already there from the save.
Yeah.
So 4 bludgeoning, 6 of cold.
Yep.
I don't take bludgeoning, right?
No, you do not.
Nice.
Hey, did I start with the same hit points I was at when we ended the last game?
Yes. Alrighty. And then as soon as they do that, you see them kind of like duck back out of view on the rooftop.
Just to check, are we speaking singular they or multiple
You
they?
see one figure.
Okay.
Ooh.
2-story building?
It's like
Or
a,
single.
like a 1.5 maybe.
It's a split level.
Yeah.
It's just across the street.
Just across the street, maybe 60 feet from you, including the elevation and space. But as they hit you with that, they duck down and seem to vanish from view. So Iron, you're up.
I'm gonna make a bolt for the building to get over there. And it'll probably take me all of my movement if I dash
Yep, sure.
to get to the.
Yeah,
Front of the
you
building.
can make it up to kind of like the corner edge of where that is to get a good view. Make a perception check.
Uh, 15.
You don't see anybody in the immediate area, but they could not have gotten far.
So it's implied that they are, not only did they duck, they're moving, getting off of the roof. Oh,
You don't see anybody on a ground level or anything, so they could still be up
Okay.
top. They could be on the other side of the building.
I'm reading too much into what you're saying.
No.
You know.
Ask for clarification.
Well, because that's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's important.
yeah. All right, Rip, you're up. Dizzy, you're next.
Gosh, can't decide. All right. I guess we'll try this. I'm going to. It's a range of 90 feet, so I'm going to cast. Yeah, I'm going to cast Sleep, kind of like towards where he was on the roof.
Ooh.
It's a 20-foot radius.
Okay. So you're just gonna kind of encompass
Yeah, where I saw him.
that whole like rooftop.
Yeah, that
space.
whole area.
Okay.
It's okay if I'm caught in the radius. I'm not affected by being put to sleep by magic.
Okay, 5d8. I have 2d8. Base.
Mod D8, that's
Yeah,
strong.
sleep's dope.
Oof.
That was an 8. That was 7.
There's certain dice that are hard to read.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 29 hit points. So that's how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect.
Yep. Okay. As you reach out and just kind of feel that energy leave your hands, you hope against hope. And you just come on. You don't notice anything.
But you hear loud snoring. We can hope.
I mean, it doesn't mean nothing happened.
True.
We can check.
Yeah.
Buys us some time to
Yeah.
check everything out.
Yeah.
If it hit.
I'm gonna
Does that end?
That is the end of my turn.
bat and dash and land on the roof.
All right.
And then unbat if I can do that.
Human form.
Sure.
Bat dashing on bat.
Bat!
Dizzy, you zoom up, and as you crest the edge of the rooftop, you see on the far edge, literally as you're cresting up, you see another shape dip down behind the building.
I'm gonna call. He's behind the building.
Bird sounds!
Interesting bat.
I really wish I was a
Very
crow.
exotic bats.
It's the bat that dreams of being a crow.
Someday I'll make it.
It's the most goth ugly duckling story.
I can't wait for my Broadway musical to come out.
I were a raven.
Then people would quote me.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
so as you change back into your form, you go to the other side.
On the outside. Around the outside.
There you go.
Then leave last holes around the outside.
Dizzy, you're done. Picus, you're up. Chelly next.
Is it a building singular or is it a row?
It's a singular building, or it's a row of buildings, but there's like
An alleyway.
small little like 5 foot wide
Gateways.
alleyways in between them.
I'm gonna how far away am I?
From the building, you're about 60-ish feet, because you're still in the foundation. You're towards the rear of it, so it'll be about 30 to get you to the street, like middle of the street, and then another 30 gets you up by kind of where iron is.
Which you should have cunning action, so that means you can dash as a bonus action.
Yeah,
So you'd still have an action.
this is true. Roads.
I was already looking it up. I'm like, oh, good.
So so if I dash I can move twice my
Yeah.
Double move.
is that my whole turn?
No, you still would have an action.
Then you still get your action to
Okay.
do something else. So you could also use that to move again.
Yeah.
Basically, triple your movement.
Okay. So if I just do movement I can move 75 feet.
Yeah, if you do all
All
your
three.
whole turn for just movement. Yeah.
So can I
that would get you into the alley. Not just around the corner, but like probably about 10 feet into the alleyway.
I don't know if I want to go into the alley yet
Okay.
because I'm unprotected.
Sure.
Am I able to get up onto the building?
That's gonna be tougher because I mean it's a building, so it's got like the
I'm
wood
gonna
and
run
stone
up to
facing.
iron then.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
you can run up to
For a second, I thought she was going to say, "I'm just going to climb up iron."
I mean, also
yeah.
good vantage point. I don't know. Okay. All right. So Rip and Shelly you're still in the foundation.
Yep.
It's your turn.
Yep. So with that, I'm going to do the same. I'm gonna get up by iron.
Okay.
I'm assuming I could see the roof, the lip, if from there.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see the top of it. You can't see like on the roof. You can see kind of like the top half of Dizzy, like from mid torso up.
So I'm going to get up there. I'm going to hold my action. I'm going to hold a firebolt where if I see him lean over the edge, I'm going to shoot it. So just hold my action.
Just the moment you're kind of like doing a scan.
Basically, I'm looking over, like if he were to lean over the edge to like try to get us, I would shoot up
Okay.
at him.
Yeah.
And then that's, mine.
Dizzy did communicate that he dropped around.
I did.
Yeah.
The back of the building.
Did he actually drop or was he just near the back?
So as Dizzy went up over the lip just to look, she saw the figure drop.
He said he's behind the building.
Okay, so he is literally, so we know he would be in the alleyway.
He would be in the far side alleyway.
Then, I'm sorry, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to use, for my action, my dash then, again, to get just outside the alleyway, like hang on, so not in it, but just on the outside.
Okay. So there's two essentially, because it's like almost like a corner lot.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one on the street that faces the brothel, and there's another one that faces that perpendicular street.
Which one would
So
I?
Iron and everybody. Let me see. Give me a square. That's
Okay.
square. So you guys are here.
Yep.
There's an alleyway here,
Uh-huh.
and there's an alleyway here.
Alright, so it could be either one.
Yeah.
So,
Iron and Picus are around this side,
uh,
and then there's that alleyway here and an alleyway here.
then I'm going to go the opposite side of the building from them
Good
there,
side.
but
Okay.
still stay on the inside. So if he were to come out, I'd be close to him, but I wouldn't be seen if he was necessarily coming out.
Cool. Yeah. Kind of position yourself.
Yeah.
In case
So we'd have both alleyways kind of covered that way.
Got it.
Yep.
Perfect,
So
thank
you're
you.
holding fire.
Would I be able to do that still to get to that other alleyway, or would I need my action for movement?
If you
Well, did you use your bonus action to dash?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
You still have the action to hold.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if I had enough space or movement for that, so then yeah, I'm holding firebolt
Yeah,
at
because
that.
you're not going to be right up in there. You're
Yeah.
going to be just kind of offset.
Perfect. Cool.
Cool.
So yeah, thank you.
So
on the corner to the front of the building.
so you're hanging in the street. You and Pikes are up there. You're on the roof, and you're
The other alleyway.
on the other alleyway, holding firebolt. For the moment, you see somebody that is not one of your friends. Basically,
I did.
basically, you're
Yeah.
waiting for your
Yes,
masked
I'm-
individual.
I'm basically waiting for
Yeah.
something.
I hope there's not some random
And I would have
in
seen
that
the
alley.
2 red marks, so I wouldn't
Somebody
know.
stumbles out.
Yeah. So I've been looking for that mask with the 2 red
Yeah,
lines around.
yeah, 2 red stripes.
Yep.
Down the side. Dope.
Racing straight.
All right, that brings us back to the top of the round. It is the mystery person's turn.
Please no.
You see the edge of a robed figure start to peek out as they're like coming out of the alleyway to veer away from you. You loose your firebolt at them. So go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Oh,
Dirty
yes.
20.
Beautiful.
Dirty 20.
All right. Yeah, you can,
No.
I was gonna see if he was paying enough attention to throw shield, but he is not.
He is
Um,
oblivious.
it's like
He's
nothing.
looking to make the getaway.
Yeah. 2 points of fire damage.
It's
That's it.
something.
Ow!
Dump my toe.
At which point, both Picus, Rip, and Iron all see Chili shoot fire from his turtle hand.
Twirtle.
When he came out,
Dizzy, you hear the commotion from above.
when he came out of the alley, did he try to like book a left to get away from?
He would have been trying to hook a right away from you guys.
Because
Is he at
we're
the-
on the corner. He's down there. 'Cause he's on the. All right, so he.
And he was
okay.
trying to come
He went
out
like,
this way.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
He's at the front again?
Gotcha.
Towards the front. Trying to.
If I'm looking at the building, left or right?
If you're looking at the building, it would be left.
Left for you. Yeah.
Left side. Yeah. Left side. Taking the right.
But you're on the roof, so once you turn to face the street, he's gonna be on your right. Chelly's basically like straight down from you.
So that was a pretty close shot.
It was
Yeah.
a very close shot.
It was just weak.
He's moving quick. You were ready.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
dipped out super
Yeah.
fast. It caught him kind of like grazed against
Yeah,
the
just-
shoulder. Singed some of the stuff. You notice that there was a bit of a shimmer as it hit.
Ooh.
Yeah. Brings us to Iron. Iron, you catch Chelly throwing fire. And you see the shadowy figure making
Well,
a run for
I'd
it.
be on the other side, so I wouldn't see him.
You weren't up at the alleyway portion. You were kind of like on the corner.
Right. I was on the corner. If he's on the opposite side, and you've got the two alleyways, and he went like
So
that.
if
I can't
it's-
see through the building.
Yeah, it's an intersection, and you would have been basically in the intersection.
Right.
You wouldn't have been up on this alleyway.
Right.
You would have been here.
He'd be running away from you now. Like down there.
You're looking at both sides of the building.
Yeah, both front
You
faces.
can, you can see the entrance to both of the alleys, and you
Right.
see him coming out of that
Peripherals.
alley. Yeah.
You'd be able to see it.
You have line of sight. You're not flanked corner. You're same side corners.
Yeah, we're same side corners, or
You're same side corners.
Yeah.
so okay. So we're same side corners.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wouldn't he be coming out up here?
He
No, he came out.
and he came out
Oh, okay.
like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
You have line of sight.
We
Yeah.
were in
Okay,
the front of the
then-
building,
Right.
so
Yeah.
he came down and then went, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
Can we get a whiteboard? Like one of those like teacher ones you roll out.
I should have one somewhere.
One of the maps that
Yeah.
you pull down.
We're here.
Top of the art wall. a
Whatever
giant
matters,
map.
you can see him.
Okay.
And what's funny is I almost just called you Terry. So
Yeah, Terry.
Look, it's a hard. I was playing him like fucking Terry. So would he be? So is he go 30 feet from me then? Or a little more?
Roughly.
So yeah, go with it.
Well, it determines whether or not I run up and try and stab him, or I sit right where I'm at and longbow him.
If you go to chase him, you might not be able to get right to him in a single
long
move.
bone.
But he's within range for range attacks.
For shooting things.
Alright. I'll take a shot at him then.
18 hits.
Alright.
I hope so.
We can only
Perfect.
8 points of
Okay.
damage.
Just you can see.
I can't read from here.
And after I take my shot, I will then use my movement
He's
to
running that way.
pursue.
This way. So I can launch myself and get bottom. In.
Sorry, what was your damage on that?
8.
8. Beautiful.
Is there anybody between me and the guy?
Here you go. He's here, heading back.
Okay, so and this is me.
Yep.
Okay, so I got a clear shot.
Quite a clear shot.
Okay.
Yeah, so. I was like, yay, a diagram.
There we go. Love sketches. Yay.
Okay, I am going to cast Shatter.
Ooh, okay.
Roll that stone.
So that's a Constitution save. Okay, he saves, so we get half damage.
Still gonna hit him.
Break his ass.
What am I looking for? D8s.
Break his ass.
Shatter it.
That's.
There you go.
Whoa!
Hey-o!
So 6 thunder damage. That's already halved.
Already have.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to use my Mantle of Inspiration. So I grant myself a wondrous appearance, not that I'm not already gorgeous. And I can choose a number of creatures that I can see within 60 feet of me. So who's all in that area?
That would be all of them.
It is all.
That would be
Okay.
everybody.
So
Everybody!
everybody gets 5 temporary hit points.
Nice. Sweet. Oh,
You can
are
immediately
awesome.
use. You can all immediately use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking any opportunity attacks as well.
Oh shit!
Immediately?
Immediately.
Immediately?
Immediately.
Oh no! Oh no!
So
Even shrill.
I'm ready.
So y'all go surround him.
Get him.
Yeah. I guess you're about 20 feet behind everybody else, but the rest of you are like mobbed on this guy.
Well, this. Okay.
If you choose to move.
I was gonna launch us off the building with my axe and just land on him because I can't take fall damage.
You could.
Okay. Here's how we're gonna do it. You get your movement to make that because Rip, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
It is now Dizzy's turn.
Y'all welcome.
She gonna try
Dizzy, you get the free movement
She's gonna try to grog him.
to run and
Launch.
and just launch yourself swan diving off the roof
But like with my great axe.
with yep.
And then when I land, it's
You're
gonna just
gonna-
on just.
So I need you to roll an acrobatics check
Okay.
to
22.
flawless form.
Are you sure that's enough? Barely.
Can I do a flip in there?
And now, there's like a half turn.
Nice.
And then you're coming down.
Started off with a
And now you
pike.
Triple sound
roll the hit.
Nat 20. So that's a 27 to hit.
Damn frog
Feeling froggy, bitch!
Which is double dice, right?
Double dice.
Love this game.
Ooh-wee.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Starting off right.
Woo!
Did you see me set her up for that?
There's a little touch
monster?
and go there for a second. Yeah, that was good.
It came together real quick.
That's 22 damage.
Whoa.
That
And 3 of my motion to that was heels because I was sick.
That was awesome.
Oh. Okay.
Does he die?
He does not die.
He's
but
crying.
I want to cut off an arm though,
You're-
like straight
you're
from
coming
above,
down
cleaver an arm
hard.
off.
He's crying.
Yeah,
crying.
You've taken off an entire arm. It sinks through the shoulder socket. You hear the crunching and splintering
Oh,
of bone
wow.
and the tearing of muscle as he screams out in pain,
Honestly,
while also knocking him prone. You're basically you got a knee on his back. His arm is just off to the side.
Can I grab his arm and smack him with it and go, I think you dropped something?
bonus action.
the Nat 20 flavor?
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
Smack him.
Can I roll a D4 for bludgeoning? For smacking with an arm?
Sure.
You found my frog,
Sure.
guys. I got one. Frog,
D4.
3.
You knock him out. He's now unconscious. You're holding his arm, just a bloody stump.
He'll bleed out eventually.
You got a knee on his back. Yeah. That,
All right, so sleep worked. It just took a minute to kick in.
I kicked it in.
Thanks. I appreciate your help.
Now,
I alley-ooped it.
now Busy's just taking the severed arm and just running the hand over like.
Is it any cool rings that I can like take? Any cool rings on the arm I'm holding?
You're like, ooh, that's shiny.
roll investigation.
Ooh.
See what you find.
Dizzy's taking her time.
That's a 5.
I got an arm.
That's a nice looking pinky finger.
Hard to tell. He's got gloves. It's like full leather armor underneath this robe with the mask as you try to kind of like root through.
Alright.
Yeah.
Should we just like strip him fully naked
Wait,
and then
hold-
just
is
heal
he-
him and leave him in the
he's-
street?
Oh,
He has like a satchel component sling.
Yeah.
Full of.
So
all
we're out of
kinds
initiative?
stuff. We are out of initiative.
Okay.
Dizzy's
That's what I was
taking-
waiting to hear. I'm
Yeah.
like, are we
Oh,
out? Okay.
he's
We're out of
unconscious.
He's
initiative.
unconscious.
Yeah.
He is
Can we tie him up?
unconscious.
Oh, let's tie him up.
Let's tie him up and figure out who this fucker is.
Got it.
Can we
Dizzy's
Or
taking swigs
also
on the
take
arm.
all of his clothes off and
Hear
put
me
for
out.
underwear?
We could
Take
disembowel
all
him
his
and make
clothes
everybody
off.
think that there's a ripper on the loose.
And we can make sausage.
It's a win-win.
Monsters.
Yeah.
It's bacon, bread, sausage.
I mean, I'm all up for figuring out who this asshole is.
Can we see what his pocket says?
His pockets.
You do not find anything else with.
I'm gonna smack him in the face.
Yeah, you just feeling real good about.
I do.
About that, so you're just
In game and real life, I do.
Rip's like, I'm so beautiful. Oh my god. You guys, did you see me? Did you see me?
Rip's just.
He's
shining,
glowing.
While
I'm feeling
he
really
was
dewy
unconscious,
today.
knowing that he
Look
was
at the pockets.
casting things,
Absolutely.
Let's look at
Um,
his pockets is.
Shelly's gonna walk over and stomp on his other hand so that he cannot use his hands to cast anything.
Okay. Now
I did
the
think
other
about
hand
cutting
is-
it off,
He's
but I
drunk.
think that might
Yeah.
kill him.
His strong
Just-
hand.
Yeah, I don't need, you don't even need
Okay.
to roll for it. He is
Can I-
unconscious.
Okay.
Can I use his hand that I'm pulling to cast stuff?
Roll an Arcana check.
Ooh.
Come on, man. Use your good hand.
Go ahead.
Use your
Nat
good
20.
hand.
I
Yes!
know for a fact that is not how magic works.
Damn.
Just take the hand, put down the fingers, and leave the middle finger up, and just walk around with it. There you go.
Can I sell it in my store?
As you hold it, you're just like, I want it to be true so bad.
Wait,
I
can I
can
use it to make a hand of glory?
I can just cut it off and put it over my hand, make it look like I'm casting with it.
There you go.
Make a hand of glory.
Fine, here's a hand.
Can I can have the hand?
Sure.
Yes! Rip's making a hand of glory.
Oh no.
Dead man's hand.
But when we eventually kill him, I want his femur.
Okay.
I'm assuming we're gonna kill him.
We'll find out. So
Putting it under
And-
treasure.
after
Of course.
sufficiently diffusing his ability to use magic,
Do a goddamn thing.
or yeah, anything, Are y'all just hanging in the street?
Pull him in the alleyway.
We're dancing in the street.
Pull them in the alleyway?
Yeah.
Wait, is the house still like kind of up? Can we hide behind something in the brothel?
The brothel is just a foundation. It's
Okay.
just
It burned.
it's just an emptied out stone foundation. Well, it burned down, but it has since all the rubble had since been cleared, so it's just a blank foundation now.
Well, let's put them
Ready
behind
for a
the
new
building.
one day maybe, but
Yeah, we'll drag him into the alley.
Picus' place.
ooh, I like it.
They have great coffee.
Always with the alliteration.
Pussy Palace.
Pussy Palace.
There it is. So you pull him into the alleyway, bind his legs.
Because he has.
Hog tie with his remaining
with
arm.
his,
Yeah.
with his busted
Up hand. 400 pounds of jelly stomped on that hand. It's
Ooh, yeah.
Well,
it's-
I mean, the way it's back, I mean, you're just gonna
Oh,
do it all
heel.
in the forearm.
Oh, heel is stump closed.
just
You gonna cauterize it?
Yeah. Can I get like a hot frying pan and goes?
I might have something you can use. I got a bunch
I'll
of
take
crap.
I'll take firebolt and shoot your axe so it
I mean, we're
it
gonna
goes red
cauterize
hot
the
and
wound, like-
cauterize it.
dope.
Do you sometimes think that like, what monsters have I created?
Yeah. Pretty much.
All the
Okay.
time.
And I love you for it.
Yeah,
Well,
I do have a legit question.
what's up?
Do actual Hands of Glory exist in this game? If not, can I invent stats for it?
Are you asking as Kim? or
I'm
as
asking
Will?
as Kim.
You maybe, probably.
Okay, cool.
Who fucking knows?
I was just curious.
do you
The
see
realm
them-
is weird.
Rolling our
There's,
penetrate.
there's all kinds of stuff. Yeah, as Kim.
I'll have you know that I have a PhD in random D&D crap.
I bet
so.
Froglodon would
I
know.
should have a plus 27.
Rogodon, absolutely. Rogodon
Rogodon
probably
knows
has it.
many
Yeah.
things.
Can I roll it? Can I roll it as Tepesh? Please.
No. All right. So you subdued your would-be assailant brutally and dragged him and bound him in the alleyway.
If you can be one thing, you should be efficient.
Ain't no shit. While you're there, you search him.
All of his clothes are off except for his underwear.
You strip search him. Okay.
God damn.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check to get the stuff. I mean, over the course of time, I guess it really doesn't matter.
Oh, shit. Someone else do it.
Not me.
Investigation.
It's fine.
19.
You're
There you
gonna
go.
you're going through. You stripped him down, so I guess it doesn't even really matter.
Shaking it out.
Yeah.
Give me your lunch money.
There are a couple of daggers. Really well made. They're not like overly ornate, but they are very well crafted daggers. Full leather armor, a substantial component sling, just a full like bandoliers, just tons of little pockets, like Batman's utility belt, full of all the things that you could possibly need for casting a ton of different types of magic.
Ooh.
And ingredients for other things. There is an amulet, and there's a small like notepad journal.
Can I have the amulet?
Hmm?
Can I take the amulet? Oh, sorry. Nice.
Do you mind if I take the sling?
Go ahead.
Yeah. I'll
I
take
think
that.
Picus could use the daggers.
I'll take the journal to figure it out.
Yeah.
Kim,
Agreed.
you get a hand.
I got mine. I'm gonna make some cool shit.
Do you want the mask too? Maybe we can sell the mask.
Yeah.
Might come in handy at some point.
Dead man's mask.
It's a super sport.
The face that you see underneath as you strip is a
Let's see who this villain really is. Old man
he's kind
Jenkins.
of a fit middle-aged gentleman with very, very short cropped beard, like a little bit more than a stubble, but not substantial. Dark black hair, combed very tightly to the scalp, and he has a number of various tattoos, just different arcane symbols and some like older runes tattooed in various places across his chest and arms.
Is anybody smart enough to know what these might be? Because I'm not.
Should we just ruin them with like a dagger?
I mean, I feel like we should find out what they are first.
I mean, can't use them if they're ruined.
I'm not necessarily worried about him using them, but we might be able to.
Could I see
Figure
if
out-
I recognize them like as arcane symbols or whatever?
History or arcana, whatever works for you.
That is a 24.
Damn. Yeah, you do recognize a lot of them. Things that you kind of remembered from childhood, looking at like your father's journals. Nothing inherently magical. The tattoos themselves are not arcane, but they are just references to the arcane art, study, practice. You see that there's a lot of conjuration and abjuration symbols.
Can we wake him up?
Sure.
You want to borrow my hand to slap him again?
You gonna pull the brass against?
Torture him.
That's not what he said.
No.
We'll say later.
Yeah. Just ignoring what I said.
There you
Nice.
go.
I'm just gonna like smack him real hard across the face. Rise and shine, buddy. We got some questions for you.
Shelly takes.
I will take your tongue.
Yeah. Shelly takes a sword and holds it just right against his throat. Just the tip pointing at him. And
Just the tip.
just the tip. Just the tip. I haven't been able to say it in a while. So
There you go. Welcome back.
There he is.
I also take your other arm and your legs.
Your
And-
arm's gone.
Oh yeah.
I took your hand. Thanks. Hi. Yeah, Rip uses it to wave.
Let's start with names. What's your name?
Not important.
That's a weird name.
Not important. Okay,
From
why?
my mother's side.
She sounds like a lovely woman.
Oh, it sounded like you said mom porn.
Why'd you attack us?
That's the job.
Oh, so you're just a hitman.
Who hired you?
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Go to kill me.
Do you want
anyways.
that arm too?
Well,
No. You know what's worse than
Either
death?
You kill me or they kill me. Whatever happens.
do you want a quick death? Or you want a slow, agonizing, drawn out, fuck up the rest of your day kind of death?
Surprise me.
You know what? You know what would really suck? I just cut off all your limbs, healed them, put you in a barrel of fish, and put you on a boat, and see how long you last. That seems awful.
Sounds like an afternoon.
You need better hobbies, buddy.
You gotta get out more.
I'm out plenty. But you may as well end it. Because I'm not talking.
We can just cut out his tongue and like take out his limbs and just have
Really, really
and have a
cut
backpack.
Does anybody
Have a buddy
anything
just to mess with the entire rest of this whole thing.
Let's see.
He kind of like looks down at himself while like all bound up. Just. and starts smashing his head against the back of the
I'm just gonna hold it so he can't. No death yet.
Well, you know,
Or I am a delight. I promise you that. But also, you could also live if you help us. That's an option for you. I can also heal you in your fully because I'm a cleric. So, if you want to be useful, give me some information. If you want to die, you can die. Because we can just skip town and calculate your reward. It looks like everyone died. It's a win-win.
roll a persuasion check.
13.
I'm gonna help
Should I get a roll again?
by giving a sneer.
I have something I can try to use to
Okay.
get him to talk.
But do I get a...
I'll give you the advantage.
Nope.
Damn it. I don't look very
Only give it
scary.
a comment. Show you're real nice.
It's a fighting die.
It's nothing personal.
You tried to kill us. I feel like it is.
I don't know who we are. I was given names, a location, and likenesses.
What's it like to have no personality?
But not bad.
Really?
Rips.
If you're given names, you do know who we are, you dumb fuck.
Rip's gonna take out his
But I
concertina.
don't care.
Rip's gonna take out his concertina and start playing and dancing for 1 minute.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
So while this
Yeah.
this is
Dancing.
Today is gonna
And
be
so
the
after
day.
the 1 minute is up, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
happening. 19.
Damn it.
You know what we could do? We could have all his limbs, get a mask looks like a teddy bear, put him in the bag of holding, but his head's sticking out so he still breathes, and just have a buddy to hang out with.
Please don't.
Do you want to give us information? That's going to happen. Do you want to go on adventures with us as our little friend? We can call him the snake because he has no limbs.
I'll make a deal with you.
Ooh, a deal.
See what the banker's has.
I can give you the information that I have,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm going to tell you is not a lot, but it's something.
And in exchange,
You just kill me immediately.
that's a win-win.
It's going to be much more drawn out if I'm found.
I mean, I feel like putting a stuffed animal head over your head and carrying you around for adventures for the next forever is more drawn out. But like, okay, I really want your
That
teeth.
is, and that's why I would choose the quick death.
Okay.
The people who hired me have a long-standing history of holding power and influence in the city.
Wow, rich people hired you.
The royal family?
No.
Did they look like priests?
Yes.
Did they have robes on?
Yes.
Were they silver?
No.
White? Were they white?
Yes.
Did they have any blue gems
Maybe.
on their head?
Did they have a really weird garden?
I don't know about it.
Did they meet you in the cemetery?
No.
Do you know any
The muffin man.
names? And I push the sword just a little bit more. Just you see that little.
That's why I'm gonna glue on the stuffed animal head. Don't not harm too much.
Would they have been dressed the same
You
as the priest from
can
Beardsgaard?
heal.
That's true.
That's rolling insight. Okay. I know the key Seems to be.
Okay.
What I can say is that the people who I have dealt with usually contact me through some back channels. They are older, not like decrepit elderly, but silver hair, seen some years, and they try to be as subtle as possible.
Oh, what were those priests' names from
How
From what?
would
when we talked
you
the
tell them the job is done?
Let me see if I.
Well, typically, your bodies would have been found by the town guard, and an announcement would have been made.
How would you receive payment?
There's drop locations all around the city. We agree upon the drop location when we make the deal.
Yeah, I don't.
Where's the drop location?
For this job,
Mm-hmm.
would have been just behind the third back door of the Crosstown Inn.
Do you want to
Alright.
get your money and stay alive? And be healed?
That's a hell of a promise.
Because I have an idea. If you'd want those things.
Well, it's either death or maybe a chance.
There's Jeff, maybe a chance, and our friend for life.
Let's hear what option 3 is.
That was the stuffed animal one.
Oh,
No.
I want
Maybe a chance is 2.
We
What's that?
have 2 friends who are detectives. And they want to get bad guys as well. We could get them in on it, and we could all go into hiding and have them announce our death.
Or we get 5 bodies from the morgue. Someone uses a disguise kit to make them look like us. And then we all meet up the drop point with you.
I feel like bodies for Iron and I would be very difficult to come by.
We use the disguise kit.
Oh, but disguise kid.
Great.
Yeah, I know some really good
Some tree
forgers
branches and some
yeah, that's,
rocks.
you're talking like
It's
a
alright.
couple days of stuff to get
Yeah.
night. That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be real hard.
What do you say we call our buddies?
Go into hiding. What's gonna happen?
It'll be like camping.
We go a
We're
couple.
gonna
We go a
camp.
couple towns over, and then you go a couple towns over and do your own dumb shit again.
Or we
and
can hang out at
get less dumb.
what's her name's house?
Yvette's.
Yeah.
Yvette's
Yvette's.
house. You hang out with us.
Definitely know about Yvette's house.
Uh oh.
Yeah.
How do you know that they know about Yvette's house? And how do you know Yvette?
Was that part of the job?
Looking, you got all my stuff. Look in the journal.
It sounds like we should probably take that with us.
What does the journal say?
Yeah, what
There's a full list, like several pages in. As you flip through, you see that there's like lists of names and locations. Some have been crossed off. Some are marked with different colored inks. And it looks like it's it's a running tally hit list of completed jobs.
Is Yvette on the list? And is it
Yvette is on the list with your names,
not crossed off?
not crossed off.
So other plan.
Let's take her with us.
It's marked as a location of interest.
We kill this dude and just all skip town, and it's way less work, and find a new adventure in a different town. and just forget this all happened.
Hey, let's go.
I'm
And then
not
kill me.
leaving Yvette.
We take Yvette with us.
You should stop talking about your plan and just kill me.
No.
Because they have ways of making dead talk.
Oh.
We're taking
I know
you
your
with us,
plan.
bruh.
Wait,
Oh yeah. Oh, so we gotta go find a toy shop and get a teddy bear
I
head.
don't want to be a teddy bear.
Shelly,
Do you want to be a rabbit? We can make you a rabbit.
Do we have a bag of holding?
Sticks the sword in,
No.
cuts it out,
I'm
so
gonna
that
fucking-
this whole part opens up, reaches in, grabs his tongue, and brings it with him.
I'm gonna raise dead. I'm kidding.
Wait, is he dead now? Did
Yeah.
we just kill him?
Yeah.
Charlie just killed him.
So that was the end of our plan then? We're not gonna find out who they are?
There you go.
Okay.
Nope.
We're still gonna skip
This is
town.
what you got.
I can raise the dead.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's get the hell out of here.
So, basically, what I'm gathering is that he was hired by the Brotherhood that Septon Udella was a part of before he went fucking flip. The good guys.
Either that or
I
the
think-
group is bigger than it was. He wasn't going to know anymore. I should do.
Or we could have found out.
He didn't know anymore.
I
I'm going to Yvette's.
We could have
now.
waited at the drop site
And
and
Shelly
see
just
who
starts
showed
going.
up at the drop site.
Still can.
I didn't kill this one.
And that said, Shelly's booking it. You can come with him or not. He's going to Yvette's. He's going to protect her.
I'm gonna make the leaves around
Yeah.
his head like a bear.
Can I decipher whether or not it was just Yvette's name was on there as a place of interest because of us, or
Go ahead and make. You can either just do an insight check. As you kind of like flip through all the different pages looking for some kind of like
The pattern.
code or pattern in the various notes. There you go.
18.
Nice. Yeah, it looks like Yvette's house, Madame Red's, the Eichon farms are all listed as like potential places to look for you as a group, and there's like a small like individual name and like a short description of each of you on the page.
Not
Uh,
including Yvette?
Not
She was just a
including
place
it,
of
just,
interest?
Just like that's just the location.
I'm just mumbling under my breath and
Places
like
that they
really
would
pissed
find
off.
your group. Not saying that she would have been considered collateral damage, but
What is
it's
it? What does
hard
it
to-
say? What does it say about me? What's it say? What's my description?
Glowing.
Flashy, loud, obnoxious.
I love it.
Describe it to a T.
Oh my god, it's like they know
What
me.
was my? If my sis doesn't look good, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Surly bat lady.
I'll take it.
When Shelly is 119
That's what your
feet
business card
away,
should say.
he shoots a firebolt at the body to burn it.
Okay.
119.
Range 120.
Yep.
And keep walking.
I do still have the tongue too, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
You gonna eat it?
maybe you might.
Jersey.
Lingua.
Wanted a new necktie.
Yep, exactly.
Not talking.
Roll tacos.
Roll for tacos?
I'm-
Is that what I just
Roll
read? Roll tacos?
Look, we're not in the brothel yet.
Oh.
I'm mumbling things like, now they're just gonna hire someone else to kill us. We could have killed this one, then we could have got this money, and then we could have found out who the fuck was gonna get it.
If there's
Oh, they'll just send someone else.
if there's
We could have
one
been
thing we
they
know
could have
about
thought we were
Charlie
dead, but
is
now
that
they're
he's
gonna
very
think we're
slow.
alive and not what?
There's one thing we know about Kelly is that he's very slow.
Have like
So
to indicate
he's just a
that
slow
it was
thinker.
taken
This
care
is
of
just
by
how,
fire.
like, underneath my
Was there-
breath, I'm just-
Is there
Uh,
anything discerned from the color coding as
My
the
theory
color coding
is
you get,
We
so
know
there's-
too much
there's,
that something came from that, and they don't want the bad press.
Red is used to cross out.
So they wanted to kill us, so we
targets that have been
couldn't
eliminated.
out
Okay.
that something that one of their chapter.
And
He's
in
doing
it,
all this
you've
horrible
seen-
stuff.
You see a bunch of names that don't mean anything to
Okay.
you,
Is my
other than just the general gist of
I
like.
can just leave town
here's
find
the
new
pattern
adventure.
code.
Fuck this cult.
Um,
Want some more
green
bog witches?
seems
That was
to
fun.
mean,
Want to do more flips off of buildings?
either
like
escape or
bog witches.
fail. So somehow they got away.
Right.
Black is like collateral damage mostly. Either places or people who were added to, and it's usually just denoted as like plus a number for individuals who weren't the targets but also died.
So none of the notes in green ring a bell.
No.
Okay.
And there's nothing to indicate how certain things were taken care of by fire, by drowning, by whatever.
Yeah, there's
The notes will
small afternotes of things to describe the method of dispatch.
Okay.
There's a wide variety. It is
Creative.
It is very creative. Some of them look like they were planned a little bit more. You can tell by the way it's written. It's a little bit cleaner and more legible. And some of them were like hastily scribbled in there as if it was like, well, that happened this way. All right. Fire. Stab.
Stabbed? Question
Fire
mark?
stab!
Fire stab? Yeah, you stab fire.
Very
It's
carefully.
definitely
Poorly. Very
some
poorly.
several poisonings. The poisoning seems to be a favored method, unless you know, there's like a group or something. Larger lists tend to be more violent. Short lists, poison.
I have a theory.
What is
Care to
your-
share?
Yeah. I think that when we went to the Brotherhood and we're asking about Septundella, they want to hide the fact, on a publicity standpoint, that someone from their sect is doing all this horrible stuff because it can look badly on them. So it's just a hit list to get rid of us. We can't talk.
That's what I was.
We're just a loose end they need to
There's-
tie up.
Yeah. They're not as on the up and up as we thought.
Let's skip town!
Where should we go?
Disney World.
Still making your way over
Disney
towards,
Yep.
Yvette's.
Yeah, because then I'm going to ask Yvette about any of the names of the failed or escaped, and then that's the next lead. That's the next lead I want to follow.
Yep.
We should just.
So no Disney World.
No Ditney.
Chelly would
No
be on the
suspense.
same length as you would want to protect a vet, and then you'd be looking up the other names on there.
Yep. Since none of the names are
Let's go.
familiar to us,
Yep.
we can question everybody back
Get
about.
the connection of why they're on it with us.
Yeah.
Let's go to Vanaheim.
It's a long way to Anaheim.
Yeah. It's a lot of adventures on the way to Vanaheim.
I'm a fan of the Vanaheim Mighty Ducks.
I bet there's a Whataburger in Anaheim.
A Whataburger? I feel like Vanaheim is like, it's more West Coast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Whataburger.
like Anaheim.
In and out.
And yeah,
Whataburger's better than In-N-Out.
I've never had
Bite
Whataburger.
me.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Del Taco. Back to
Del
tacos.
Taco!
Yeah. Let's
Jack-
go back to
Jack in
home
the
for
Box.
tacos.
Welcome to Baca, we have
I just thought
free
the champagne
shabakadoo.
schnitzel.
Free Shabakadoo!
Oh no.
I'm gonna go to Vets and take a nap.
Okay.
I'm pissed.
Might be some tart left that I bought.
It hasn't been that long.
Let's go eat some tart and take a nap.
I forget which time of day it is.
It's nap time.
The daytime part of the night.
The daytime.
It was definitely night.
Yeah, I think it was dark out.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
dark
'cause
out.
we went out
I
during
don't know. I feel like it was like
during dark, so we
midday.
were a little bit more.
Because it was dark figures.
I just assumed
Yes.
this was all in broad daylight, and
I
no
was-
one else was in town.
I thought it was
We got there at nighttime.
Yeah.
Rip was weirdly awake.
I was thinking early evening, but
I think it was early evening.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's not
we were
bedtime.
kind of.
How many suns are in the sky?
I mean, there's only one.
One.
sun.
We're not on Tatooine.
But there's
can't
3 moons.
Ooh. Is the moon a moon? So it's a moon
That's a
moon?
lot of butt cheeks.
Moon Moon.
Moon moon?
I love Moon Moon. He's such a good boy.
And chaos ensued.
I miss Tumblr.
So you get back to Yvette's.
I'm gonna burst and go, we're fucked!
The jig is up.
Marcus throws papers in the yeah!
I'm gonna do a perimeter check.
And I want some tart
Check around.
Just do a lap around the outside.
Check the
around the outside.
maybe check the tops of buildings.
It's gonna be
For
all
any
through
other fucking shit is.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead.
I don't-
Make your perimeter check, perception check. Marcus is just, yeah. What's going on? What's going on?
The Brotherhood sent assassins after us, and we need to skip town. We're going to Vanaheim
for burgers.
for burgers.
Very far, especially for burgers.
What a burger.
like just a burger.
But you'll relish the journey.
Oh no.
The secret sauce is the
catch
friendships
up
we
with
make
us.
along the way.
Come on, let us go.
Come on, catch up.
It's so cheesy.
Oh my god.
I have to leave.
My mom says I can't play with you guys anymore.
Let us entertain you.
Quit making around. What'd you get for your perception?
Mustard.
It's not a number.
17.
Mustard. My favorite number.
Old mustard.
1, 2,
What'd you roll?
3.
Mustard.
Yeah, 17.
You don't find anything.
Good. Yay.
The coast is clear. It does not appear that anybody is
What about the inland?
taking watch.
Eh?
The coast is clear. What about the
Coast
inland?
Shocks.
Shucks.
Ah, shock.
So
It's not safe, and why Vanaheim?
for burgers, and also because we just
That is
got
the most ridiculous reason
we just
to go to
ki-
Vanaheim.
we just killed a hitman who was wanting to kill us.
That's the secondary reason.
Okay, so
Mostly
that's-
for burgers.
you should
But it was
appreciate
really
that.
cool, and I had to flip off of a building and slice his arm off.
I have a hand.
That's-
Like a third hand.
I feel like Iron and I are going to talk to our
Also-
partner leaving this situation.
What's this? I hold up the amulet.
Looks like an amulet.
You can't tell me. I thought you were like a history man.
A history
Well, if you
man.
stop swinging it in my face, maybe I can take a better look.
Okay,
Okay, just all right.
I want it back though.
Sits
Go
down.
inside.
It's kind of like
Man of history.
Can you also detect magic?
looking over the piece.
I forgot which one of your characters has it. I think they all
2
do.
of the 3.
I know. I didn't know what the third one was.
But
Hands it back to you. You should just get rid of this.
Why?
Because that is the symbol of an assassin's guild. And if someone sees you wearing that and you're not actually a member, they will kill you.
I kill people.
You're
Clearly.
The Assassin's
And
Guild.
congratulations.
Tell me more.
I'm gonna keep it and then start collecting them.
You're gonna collect assassins. Can I have their hands?
Yeah, I just want their amulets.
How do you become an assassin?
Next business venture. Hands of glory.
Don't be friends with
You
me.
can just, a rough kind of life, and you get grouped in with some more, let's say, aggressive people.
You're halfway
But
there.
I'm not saying that it's like bad to do it. It's just it's a very dangerous profession, and not looked upon favorably.
Can we have
Are any of us looked upon favorably?
Can we-
I feel like we're all outcasts.
Can we-
Clearly, yeah.
we have
We're
keys
all
to the
in
city.
trouble, 'cause if you're in trouble, and then you're here, and now I'm
Well,
in
the
trouble,
assassin
and
had
Yvette's in
Yvette's
trouble.
address anyway, so we had to skip town and go to Banham for burgers.
Yvette!
Burgers is code for.
Yvette, pack bags! We gotta go!
Burgers is code for dead cows.
Or we're gonna stay in town and see how many assassin medals I can win.
You have so much fun with that.
It's pretty fun.
If we're being targeted, I got some friends that I can go and stay with. I'm not going to tell you where because that's going to put us in further danger.
We'll just follow you.
Probably a smart idea.
Please do not.
But we're friends.
And we can continue to be friends.
Why don't you come with us? Because you're smart.
Yeah, history man. I just killed an assassin. You think you can take me? You're staying with us.
You are clearly good at.
You can't even
trying to
fight a
kill
bog
part of
witch.
things. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so we'll keep you
You
safe.
you owe us a life debt. We saved your life.
Uh-oh.
So you have to pay us back with your eternal friendship. You
Yes.
can never leave.
And on the way to Vandenheim, the secret sauce for the burgers is the friendship we make along the way. Let's go.
That's gross.
What do you got against friend sauce?
I will have gone, bypassed all the shenanigans, and went to Yvette with the journal going, okay, I have these names here.
And Shelly
You
was
know
in
it
next
is,
to
yes.
Iron doing the yeah. Shelly had enough of the nonsense. Shelly's
It's
going.
like, yeah, it's chaos. We gotta figure shit
Rip
out.
sits down and takes out his makeup bag and starts painting the nails on the severed hand.
What color?
Rainbow.
We were all sociopaths.
Yes, you are. I'm here for it.
So,
Yeah, you kind of have
While
to be,
you're
otherwise it'll just be a fucking shit.
Guilt tripping Marcus.
telling him the truth.
The friendship road. Fine.
Whatever gets us past this whole narrative.
Shelly and Iron.
Most
This
exciting part.
whole rolled narrative.
Ron and Daxie.
Ron and Daxie.
Spit roast and all.
I wasn't going to go there, but you took it there.
Yeah, no, it's bound to happen.
Roll's my dude. Love that guy.
So Shelly and Iron chatting with Yvette, as well as the notes from the intel they gathered when you were at the station, right? You start cross-referencing together and chatting through, and you're starting to notice that there are names in the book that correlate to the names from the list that the guards have back at the station. Not all of them, but a few kind of line up into like mysterious death and circumstance, and some things that were ruled as like accidental but unexplained.
I think they could have helped us.
Could have, should have, would have. Maybe.
They were already dead. They couldn't help
Who?
us.
No, I mean
Oh,
the police detectives.
We can
Not with him.
we
But
can
we got
They
the
may,
names.
they may still.
We
Yeah.
can still go to the detective going, hey, all them fucking mysterious deaths, they're not so mysterious. The guy that did them is no longer a mystery.
He gone.
We get
We
a
don't know
reward.
Who ordered it though? That's what I'm saying.
Wait, it's the brothers.
We have the description that he gave us.
Yeah.
It's the brotherhoods from the gold smoke.
We'll give them the info, get our reward, and get the hell out. Go get our burgers. A reward's worth of burgers.
I really want a burger.
Right?
Any of the names are
I had
people.
one past year.
Turkey burgers.
But Dizzy.
Oh,
Human burger.
I could eat a person that's eating a burger.
What if it's human burger?
Jumbo.
Like for me, you're dizzy.
Either.
Does it matter?
All right. On that note, it's been great knowing you.
On that note, yeah. What do you want to do?
Walkers.
So we're recognizing that. I think the other thing would be, Yvette, would you know a connection between some of these names and yourself?
I mean, do I recognize any of the names on the list?
Yes.
As she's flipping through,
Teacher Lindsay has a question.
none of them seem familiar.
You need to get somewhere safe. No, she's just gonna be annoying.
Yeah, okay.
This is my life.
I think we just need to go to the detectives.
Yeah, I know. I chose it.
Let's go to the detectives. Figure out what all these people have in common, who they are, the people that are still alive. We need to talk to them and figure out we need to make the connection.
And inform them of brotherhood.
Yeah.
So,
With other croissant names on the list, is her brothel on there?
yeah.
Yeah.
The brothel
Originally,
is
that was
referenced
burned down.
as a location of where.
Okay.
We maybe.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So not the initial, but the follow-up to find this.
Let's go with the police.
Yeah. Let's go talk to the detectives.
Hamish and the other one.
Like,
I don't like them.
That's my favorite show.
Tonight at 8. Hey, man, show the other one. Get into
Baby life.
Hamish and Lizzie.
Would I have known what class Marcus is? Is he a wizard? Is he a well, like would I have known that?
He's a history man.
no, the guy that we killed.
he's kind of like
He's history now.
dabbled a little bit of bard.
Okay,
Touche.
but more bard. So it dabbled in magic, but not.
Dabbled in. Yeah.
But if I gave
Something
him
like-
the assassin's pack of goodies, would he be able to utilize it?
For
The magic
the
components?
Maybe in time.
In time. So
I'm
maybe.
like, you might use like I probably use like some of these things, like a couple of it, just kind of stock up on some of my own things, but I don't know what I would do with most of this stuff. I don't know if you need it or
So
anything.
I'll hold on to it. I'm just gonna chill, grab him by the collar, bring him close, and just goes, protect Yvette, and just looking him, with one eye, just looking him dead. I am just protect Yvette, and then sets him back down.
It's all I want to do.
Thank you. And Shell goes, everybody else.
Gang goes to the police.
You're kind of scary.
Thanks.
But good. Good scary.
We scare them because we care.
Oh, I thought because we can.
Here you go.
I mean, they're not synonymous. There could also be one in the same.
So, police in Vanaheim?
Adventure time?
Police. We're going back in time?
Come on, grab your hand.
Well, we're out of time. There is no seasoning. It is all gone.
Okay. So it's we call that a short rest. If y'all need a short rest. And roll some hit dice and regain any hit points.
How long were those temporary hit points?
Until they're used up. you just won't.
They're just there.
You just won't. Yeah,
Absolutely.
they just stay until they're used up, and then when you take a long rest and get your hit points back, you won't regain those 5 again. Yeah.
It's just a little buffer.
It's a temporary boost,
Right.
like John Cena and that cow.
While we are walking, though, I'm keeping a very close eye just on our surroundings, just constantly
Okay.
looking around.
Gotta make a perception check.
Do you want help?
It's hit dice plus con mod.
I can perceive.
Sure,
Why not?
I'll take help.
With everybody.
For-
So you get either you both roll.
Do you want
or
to try the
you
frog
get
dice? Do you want to roll again?
About what?
The hit points regained from hit dice.
It would help if I could actually find where my perception is.
Includes the con mod.
I think it's just. I think you just roll,
Plus
I'm a
1.
+3.
right?
Do it.
For
I did bad.
rolling hit dice during a
8.
rest,
Short
it's
rest.
just the
It's
dice,
just the
right?
die
It's
roll,
not plus
right? Or is it
anything.
plus the con mod? Just totally having a brain fart.
I thought the con mod was only when you initially roll your hit points.
Well, con mod plus.
I should have gone, but that's
Right.
okay.
I couldn't.
16.
Yeah, you should have.
Straight rolling
No, you get the kind of.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
now. Well, there we
I
go.
don't lose hit points very often.
And then during a long rest, you regain up to half your level of hit dice.
It was a 12 for perception.
12 on the perception.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit more business in the streets in the like mid evening. It's like post dinner time. People are out like kind of checking out drinks and everything.
Pre-evening.
I will also I think me and Chelly are kind of on the same page
Mm-hmm.
with like keeping a lookout.
Yeah.
See if that's.
Rips just ripping.
22.
Nice.
I rolled an 18.
Nice.
I got a +4.
Yeah. Well, while you're keeping an eye out, you notice that it's just kind of a regular kind of evening. It's incredibly odd. You're on edge. You're feeling very jumpy, but nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Jump, jump, jump.
Jump around.
You're on high alert as you walk through the streets towards the main camp of the guards to meet up with Hamish and Wiseman.
Hamish and Wino?
Wiseman.
Hamish and the other one.
Hamish
Yeah.
and Lizzie McGuire.
Oh my God, what's this?
Hamish and Lazarus.
Their life's like a little bit crazy.
I bet you're wondering how I got here.
Lost her on a family trip to Rome. Or class trip to Rome. Hey now.
Okay. All right.
You know, this is what dreams are made of. This is really what dreams are made of.
Sweet dreams are made of.
Bees.
Nice.
Bees!
Bees!
The bees.
Here come the bees.
So okay, so are we there yet?
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? I will turn this car around!
I will turn you into that cult. So help me God.
Dad! Hey, Dad!
Jeepers Criminy!
Jeepers Christmas.
Jiminy Christmas!
Jeepers Criminy. I'm gonna use that one.
Welcome. There you go, my gift to you.
It's pronounced Jift.
I throw something large.
Large and in charge.
That's good.
So,
I've been saying that for
you're-
years.
You're on your way there through the through the streets and your tensions from front and back. As you approach the edge of the camp, you actually run into Hamish. And he pokes in. Hi, hey, Charlie. Good to see you. What are you guys doing back here?
Haunted. Town's haunted.
We're on our way to get burgers.
Haunted burgers?
No.
Yes.
With ghost
I'm
peppers.
okay. No, thank you.
We probably want to go inside. Or you got an area that'd probably be good to have a private conversation.
Oh yeah. No. Come on.
What?
Jail.
Just
It's just a closet.
sure. Come on. And he leads you into the building, down a couple of hallways to just like it seems like a conference room. It's a small conference room, but
Can you go get
Lizer?
The other one.
the other one?
Go get Lizzie.
Go get Lizzie.
yeah. Do you need anything like some water or snacks or anything?
Snacks.
Okay.
Apparently, these two yahoos want some fucking burgers. So
Sure.
I don't know. Whatever.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Good gab.
He's very dusty. I will see what we can find. I don't know if I can promise burgers, but
Just
Well,
raw
but-
meat would do.
Shrimp cocktail works too.
We are
Can I get a beef
fresh
Wellington?
out. I will find something.
Whatever you got. That's
Okay.
my role.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I'll be right back. And he rushes out.
Are we by any chance by where they had their list of stuff? They were mapping everything out that I was looking at.
It's like down the hallway.
So nothing about that.
No, this is kind of a nondescript, some kind of either like conference room, break room.
Nothing laying around like just. Okay.
No pertinent information.
Multi-utility.
Thank you.
Anything.
That's what I needed
It's
to
a
know.
very plain room.
Okay.
Is there a
There's-
projector
there's
we can
a-
use to make shadow puppets?
There's a decent sized table.
There's a
It's
big
about
cake.
6.
Big cake.
There's like a chalkboard on a wall. In like one corner, there's just like a schedule written down, but the rest of it's blank.
I'm gonna change one of the hours by an hour later.
Perfect.
Just
Just one.
Just one. Doesn't matter. Yeah, there's not much else in the room. After several moments, Hamish comes back with Lizerin.
a mushroom cocktail.
And no shrimp cocktail, but there are. It's a small and simple offering of like various baked goods, scones, Danish.
Breakfast charcuterie.
I have a question outside of game.
Sure.
What happens if I eat a Danish as a vampire?
You vomit
Immediately?
profusely.
It's,
It's
Do you
not a
remember
show.
what we do in the shadows?
I know.
no, you do throw up.
I had the
pretty quick
pizza
after
pie.
Yeah, within like a couple minutes, you'll vomit if you eat regular food. Anything that is not specifically flesh and or blood.
I asked for raw meat.
You did. And
They have
this is a very official.
Donuts are as close as they could get.
Yeah. So I hope this is fine. I mean,
It's
there's
fine,
Tea, there's
Hamish.
coffee.
It's fine.
And water.
The scone isn't even laminated.
Lemonade.
No, the scone isn't even laminated.
Oh.
What bakery is this from?
It's just this is what we have. Look,
Anyway,
it's not-
where's
it doesn't matter.
Lizzie?
She's
Lizer.
right here.
She's in jail.
Nice. We have some news, and you can take it away.
Sure.
Apparently,
Developments in the case.
yeah. Apparently, some people from the, at least dressed as, I guess, Septons or priests or
Roby.
members of the Gold Spark, doing some hiring of assassins.
And at that point, Shelly takes out the tongue and throws it on the table.
Busy's got the
Rip's just been carrying the arm around like a doll.
I hold it
Yeah.
I hold it up and I go, I'm keeping it.
Liza
It is my medal.
visibly like shook at this point because she sees the arm and is like, I'm walking into something that I am not prepared for. And as soon as you mention the gold spark, her face goes pale.
Why are you pale?
Is this place
It's just
a
pale.
good,
Almost as pale as Dizzy.
a good place to have a private conversation, or do we need to go someplace else?
It's all good. She walks over the door and locks it. Just keep it down.
Okay. I lay out the book and start kind of going over everything
Yeah.
quietly.
Shelly goes and grabs the tongue and hands it to Dizzy.
I'm gonna eat it.
There you go.
Told you I got you.
Gotta go.
We
Tastes
took-
like secrets.
We took care of the problem because the problem was trying to take care of us. You will find what will be charred remains
A pile of
at
ashes.
this location.
Okay.
The description we got was verbal, and so we didn't want to leave any chance of
That's
further progression, so we kind of took care of it. We apologize if we created another mess for you, but
I did a flip of a building off his arm. It was dope.
that sounds impressive.
Yeah.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Can I get a
But-
badge?
And then I go through what we deciphered in terms of the color coding
Yeah.
and the people, and like, okay, these people are still, they escaped the failed attempts, all those strange murders that or deaths that were occurring. Oh, look, they're here.
Yeah. So as you're going through all of that, she's starting to corroborate her own evidence and their own evidence from some of the other cases that they're working with, and starting to loop you in on some of the other incidents that have happened within the city over the last few months.
I've got a very apparent question that has a very difficult answer.
Sure.
How do we take down a cult that is run by the rich and powerful, and apparently some of the police are in?
Were you
Therein
asking?
lies the quest.
Good question.
Is the question,
You are the answer.
Is the question just politics? I'm gonna run for mayor of the city.
Well, if that's the case, we suck at politics. We're good at killing.
Same thing.
If I kill my opponents, no one will run against me.
Murder. That's like
Murder. No.
Shelly's sneaking behind Liza and just watching over her shoulder what she's writing.
Rip takes out a piece of paper and starts folding
You're
a hat
you're a
from his
turtle in
little
a room.
handle.
You're sneaking.
Huh?
You're a turtle in a room.
I'm a rogue. I can look without making it look like I'm looking because I can be sneaky. Does sneaky sneaky?
I need a nap.
Me too.
The turtle from
You're-
our
you're
party
actively
only has one
trying to
eye.
be-
The turtle from our
I'm
party.
being very
Sneaky in a
subtle,
room
sneaky,
with a
just kind of
giant
looking over
turtle.
the shoulder, seeing what's going on.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Yep.
The turtle from our party only has one eye.
It's very large. Very large. And it's a
13.
small room. As you're kind of like doing a little sidle, you see Liza just a quick little shot, and doesn't hide anything. Just continues to write. You notice it is a form of shorthand, but it's notes.
Cool.
That's it. She's just taking down
Cool.
the information and
Detective lady,
It kind of based off of the fact that we've been completely forced.
do you need some fingerprints? And he like holds up the hand.
You know what? It wouldn't be a bad idea. Hamish, go grab that. He's already like got the ink pad and just works with you on.
He's like holding the hand. The arm.
Careful, I just
You're gonna-
painted the
you're gonna
nails.
Turn. There you go. And
They're still wet.
turn. Yeah.
Lovely shade of pink.
Fuck, what was his name?
Start inspecting it for like markings. Do you have any other tattoos?
I
There are
painted.
some.
I painted the nails, so that wasn't like that.
So that's okay.
That's new.
You shouldn't tamper with evidence.
I didn't think about it till right now.
That's
Sorry.
okay. It's just something to keep in mind in the future if
If
this
we
happens again.
if we kill another
This
person.
should- please don't say that because
Okay.
that's
If I
more
ever
paperwork.
if I ever
It could be
mysteriously
If you
get
just come
acquire
across,
another hand.
Yeah, you're good.
Got
Don't
it.
worry about it. Just don't do that again. Starts making notes of some of the tattoos that are on that portion of his arm.
Joey,
and generally just like
yeah, Joey can make note of the other tattoos that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I referenced the other, subduration and conjuration.
That was on the rest of his
average.
presentation.
Yeah, whatever that one.
There you go.
Yeah.
It
I have
ends
it written
with-
down. I just couldn't look fast enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, conjuration, abjuration.
How are you doing? Both in game and out of game. Over the course of like 2 hours, Hamish and Liza loop you into the full case that they've been working on with the theory that not only has there been a increase in like general deviant behavior within the city, but larger amounts of crime taking root and taking hold. The early stage of the criminal underbelly trying to root itself into the city, and they definitely want to stop it.
Directly related to the cult.
If this is all true, and this is all, and it seems to be, then yeah, I think that the Gold Spark has decided to shift their interests from being a benevolent force to being corrupted in some way.
Do you
you
think
have-
they're still part of the Guild of Eternity then? Or they're in
I don't-
collaboration, or is it like a gang fight for control?
I don't think that they were opposing forces. I think the guild was a zealotous offshoot that was overly ambitious and didn't want to hide things.
But they essentially have the same end goal.
But I think there's a similar goal. Or at the very least, if Udella made contact with his previous acquaintances at Gold Spark, may have convinced them to go a different route. Poison the well, so to speak.
Are they still, you think, attempting to reach some kind of
Shit.
power?
If they
I-
try,
Alternate.
they're going to have a lot more resources. and
This
it's
time
gonna
than they
be-
did last time?
It's going to be a lot
They've
worse.
gone back to
Do you
the Gold
have
Park,
suspicions
and while we were there,
as
he
to
was
which
being hidden.
of your fellow officers are potential
Septon
cultists?
the guy that we couldn't fucking get.
Oh yeah, he's
I wouldn't worry about anybody. We're not
Well, we
loyal
showed
to
up after fucking
Tharbad.
Ghost
We're not loyal to
Town.
the Gold Spark. We're
he's probably the one that told them.
from
they're the
Tribal.
ones that showed
That's
up and
our home.
stopped us. You know what I mean? That's a good point. I
So
didn't
you don't think
about
it has infiltrated?
I don't think it's infiltrated us.
I will. I've got-
Why did you close the door so quickly then?
Because you could never be too careful.
If Septon Udella is still kind of in favor, and the the guy that we talked to at the Gold Spark, kind of threw Udella under the bus to kind of throw us off scent. He might be there hiding out under their protection. And while we were there to talk to them, we could have been right there.
And he would have been able to tell them that we're the ones that showed up and stopped their ritual. Because he got a good look at us while we were there.
We should also talk to Rowan about Assassin's Guild.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually a pretty decent informant.
I want more medals.
He's an informant.
He's worked with us a few times.
He's an opportunist.
Yeah, pretty much.
Informer. Lick it, boom, boom,
That
down.
was on earlier.
Was it really? Great. Oh, it was a classic.
No, we don't work with him often, but he comes through in a pinch. Wouldn't be terrible to loop him in, especially if he's already helped.
And Chelly has a history with
Yes,
him too.
yeah.
So.
We're best friends. We're buddies.
And he loves you.
I know.
Yeah.
How can anyone not?
I guess that's our next
We're delightful.
talk.
Yep.
And then, obviously, we want to help you in any way possible. Because we have a place to stay for a while, but now I don't know that.
We got that swanky place.
Do we want to continue to stay there and just be on guard and play like we don't know any better? Or do we want to just...
Should we mount his hand on a pike outside as a warning for all of our assassins?
It's so sad.
And hang the assassin's amulet on
No.
it.
Alright.
Yep.
I'm gonna cut off. I'm gonna wear his badges.
But we will make sure
All the ones I kill.
incognito getting there.
Anything to get me my fancy burgers faster.
Let's go to the fancy place.
Fancy burgers.
Alright.
Fancy
So-
place, but Rowan we should talk to as well.
Yeah, well, we need to send word, have him meet us.
We can have him meet us there.
Was Rowan on the list? Of,
No.
Okay. So we'll send word, see if we can get word to Rowan to meet us back at Schmancy Pants. And then,
Come to Schmancy Pants. Love, best
I
friends.
can send him a message.
that's kind of that's what I was hoping,
Yeah.
just because.
Thank you.
Alright.
Burger time.
How many assassins do I have to kill to be considered an assassin, to be feared but also respected?
Excellent question.
Roll the D100.
On both sides. We'll roll a D30 instead.
Not what he said.
I wasn't sure if you had the D30 with her or not.
68.
So close.
I'll just do one for good luck.
Just this is the first one.
The cherry on top.
So you need.
You do how many O's you won?
What?
You do how many O's you won?
There you go.
And then if I'm the assassin that kills assassin, do I get the respect of the police and the assassins? Is it the best of both
You're
worlds?
probably
Honorary
helping the
assassin?
police more than hindering the police.
Let's start a band and call it
Become
the
an
police and the
assassin
assassins.
You're like the Dexter of assassins.
Except for way
Assassin that
cooler.
only kills assassins. The serial killer that only kills serial killers.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I'll have a better.
assassinator.
I'll have a better ending.
The pole assassins.
The assassinator.
I don't have a sister
I
to
kill
kill.
all the assassins in the tri-state area. The assassinator.
Bury the flag.
Perry the platypus.
A platypus? Perry the platypus?
Incorporated.
Agent P.
Okay.
looking for a sponsorship.
Sponsor us, Phineas and Ferb.
Collab. I'll draw Perry.
It'd be amazing.
Sexy like Perry.
All right.
Sexy
So,
like Agent Pete.
so as you finish up with Hamish and Lyzrin, kind of setting forth and planning to either infiltrate or uncover or thwart the Gold Spark and what has transpired recently, you head out to an evening's rest.
As we're leaving, I would just step Hamish aside. Please send guard to a vet at Baron's house.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
A guard that is good at killing assassins.
Okay, so maybe like 3 or 4. Yeah,
Better.
Fair.
good idea. Okay.
You know, a spa day. We're at the same place.
I need my 13 hours of sleep first.
He's 13 hours.
Yeah, clock them in. Get yourself some food, settle into your rooms, get your shrimp cocktail.
Yes!
Scramp.
Oh yeah. All the tasty snacks that you've been dying for, and burgers.
Alright, send the cow up.
Just a raw steak.
Can I eat like meat?
You can eat
It's just
flesh.
like the blood.
Yeah, raw.
I'm like a zombie
raw
vampire.
meat. I mean, basically, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. You get extra bloody.
Extra
Just
As in
syrup.
just blood.
Are we all hanging out in one room for now?
Hanging out.
I mean, we had
Three.
we had 2.
Are they all connected like
I
a
think there's-
fancy hotel?
2 rooms.
Yeah, we had 2.
2 or 3.
Oh.
And they were connected or no?
No, they're not connected, but I think they're just right
No,
next
right
to
next
each
to each
other.
other. I think that arrangement is fine.
And
Yeah.
they're fine.
Can we do like cam phones through the doors?
I could set up an alarm between our two, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I just scream. I don't sleep.
Yeah, you're just pulling all nighters.
You're just running back and forth
Just
between
sitting
the
there
rooms.
like,
Can you tell me a story?
Iron says, Picus says.
ooh.
Guess what?
Iron's probably got a ton of stories.
Story time.
Remember all of them.
I have stories.
I think that would actually put me to sleep. And I don't think I can actually sleep with vampires. That's a weird conundrum that would happen. Can a vampire be bored to death?
If that board is made of wood.
Oh,
Pine,
no.
oak, poplar,
I'm gonna smother you in your sleep.
walnut.
I thought that was already happening.
That's fair.
On that note, actually, Iron, roll me just a straight intelligence check. You gotta paint those numbers, man.
I know. I haven't got the paint yet. I've been busy with other stuff. That is 15.
15. Okay, cool.
So close.
Your arm is gonna get so tired.
He goes all day.
She had the other one before.
Can I write a letter to
Are
Lex
you literate?
with a picture of the newspaper clipping for us saving the town and go, checkmate, bitch.
Absolutely.
Who are you sending that to?
You'll find out. Eventually.
Is your letter legible? Or would it be Lex's that would be legible?
Lex's will be illegible.
Okay, Lex's would be illegible. Okay.
Ice can't do math.
Yep. You write a letter?
Yeah.
Set it up?
But put it in big letters so she can read it.
There you go. So sweet.
I write it in Comic Sans.
Oh,
It's actually it's a dyslexia friendly font. Fun fact. The more you know.
Hey.
It's still inexcusable.
There are other dyslexia friendly fonts that are better.
Yeah.
Is Papyrus one of them?
I don't know about Comic Sans.
I just like to
I just
say
learned this
Papyrus.
today.
Yeah.
But I sent it to Lex.
Okay. Post it up, address it, and set it in the pile of mail to be sent out in the morning.
Yeah.
Before you split into your separate rooms, you hear tapping on the window of the room.
Is there a boombox?
Rowan.
Rose petals.
Imperial girl.
I look out the window. I'm gonna go to the window.
You see the flutter of a shimmering
Open the
blue
window.
wing, and on the ledge of the window is a small
Is it Jake?
bluish shimmery
Oh,
winged,
so different.
scaly, tiny dragon. It's about this big.
I let it inside.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Open the window.
And it's
Open the window.
just on the windowsill, just
I give it a snack. Immediately. Hello, friend. Do you want more snacks?
sure.
Will you be our friend?
Can I pet you?
Yes and yes.
Awesome.
Give
Come
me
on
little
in.
Scratches. You little scritches.
I don't care why this is here. It's forever ours, and we'll feed it for the rest of its life.
I give him all the best scritches.
What's your name?
Ty, out of game, do I know this character?
Do you know
Out of game.
out of game? You know what it is.
Okay. I didn't know if there was a link, so I just want to check.
What's your name and how can we help you?
Name is Sparkle.
Sparkle, stop it!
Hi.
Hi.
Are you a fairy dragon?
I am.
Somebody's gonna implode over here.
Yep.
It's the best game ever.
How can we help you?
I think it's more how I can help you.
How can you help us in exchange for
I
snacks?
would like to offer my services.
Yes.
I've been
okay.
watching you for several days now.
I will sell my
That's
soul
cute.
to you.
Huh?
Just that's
Thanks.
cute.
Yeah.
It would take way too long.
Like cocks his head. I think that you could be very, very good for safety of the whole city.
Nice.
I noticed that the other night when you were in the graveyard, there were some very strong magics, and it's made a lot of our kind nervous. And we want to make sure that it doesn't happen.
You talking about the ritual thing that we stopped?
What doesn't happen
The bad magic.
If
specifically?
how can I describe it? If you look at a lake and you see your reflection, you can reach your hand into the water and you can feel the things on the other side of the surface of the water. It's like that, but with reality. And if you can reach through the reality to touch the things on the other side, that's where it gets dangerous,
Ah,
and that's very not good.
And that's what that ritual would have done?
Yeah.
Um,
And snap.
Of course.
is We have all that charcuterie in the room too.
Yeah, you
Just-
got a whole.
I just want to
whole
go
spread
enjoy,
stuff.
have fun,
Rick's
go to
just been,
town.
like handing over shrimp.
Just hops right onto the edge of the table, and now just kind of like starts like grazing and chatting and looking at each of you, and almost like a cat that kind of like circles the table, just that like slinky kind of walk, and the wings kind of like tuck back and against its back.
How many friends do you have, and can we meet them? We will give them snacks.
They can come here and we will feed them.
They won't all fit. There's a lot.
Just bring
I mean,
some.
it's
It'd be a rotation.
just. I mean, our kind.
They
Pardon?
are you talking about fae creatures?
Some, yes.
And you're all worried?
Yes.
What would
Well,
that?
maybe not all, but most. Lots of us.
Do you believe that it would bring bad creatures into our reality, which would then hurt you guys?
Well, not just us.
Everybody.
Everything.
Everybody.
We also don't. We also want to stop this, so we're on the same team here. So
We have eyes and ears everywhere.
I have a question then.
Yes.
Did you see us? Did you see me awesomely kill that bad dude the other day?
It was impressive.
Thank you. Can you tell us who sent him? Like exactly tell us who sent him.
He was up by the docks.
Okay.
He was in the 5th warehouse on the west bank.
So you've been watching us for a couple days. Did you see us go to the brothers, the cool garden,
The gold spark.
the Goldspot garden?
I didn't follow into the temple. We're not allowed.
Okay.
Past the entrance. It's a protected space.
Did you see people from the temple in the warehouse?
I saw some people who came from the temple to the warehouse.
Nice. Do you like the
There were
police?
3 of them. One had gray hair with a mustache.
Okay.
And one was an older man with a cane, and one was much younger. He looked new.
The leaning one took you.
He didn't talk at all. He was just there.
I think the one with the cane was my friend, or I thought he was my friend.
Bastard.
He gave me a tour of their cool temple.
Bastard.
I heard it's really nice in there. Is it really nice in there?
It's beautiful in there, but it's not as cool now that I know that the people in there are not nice.
I don't know if they're all not nice, but most of them are probably not nice.
Well, the guy with the cane pretended to be my friend, and he gave me a tour, and he seemed really nice. But now you're saying he was at the warehouse with the people that sent the assassin for us, and now I'm sad.
Well,
It's fine.
He just kind of like nuzzles on you.
I bet if we save the city from the bad dudes, we could probably grant you access to the temple. If we made friends with the good dudes of the temple.
He kind of like puffs up and his wings flare. Just, that'd be really cool.
Do you like the police?
The guards are fine. They don't bother
You
us.
are a great witness, and we are working with 2 police people, Hamish and the other one. And if you are a witness that has seen this, which means you can give a statement.
They probably won't take our word.
Why?
Um,
You seem very nice. And they have pastries.
I like pastries,
Yeah.
but they might not trust my word just because of reputations.
Why?
Not everybody that I'm acquainted with deals in truth all the time, but I want to make a show of good faith because I think that you could be of big help.
Nice.
Well,
So,
we're definitely into help for sure.
Do I have, just seeing the fairy dragon kind of spark any memories or anything from my past?
It does. Not this one specifically, but you notice as he moves around the table and talks to everybody, the shimmer off of his wings just like unlocks a small portion of memory. You're not exactly sure when this happened, but you've met creatures like this before. You've dealt with them specifically in several missions, best of your ability, and it's always been a strong force of like help and recon. They're incredibly useful and advantageous from like a tactical standpoint.
Do I remember any specific, I guess, names?
The one that comes to mind as the blue shimmers off of his wings is an orange that shimmers into your memory. And it is one called Petunia.
Oh my god. I want to meet them all.
Are you friends with any owl bears?
I've met owlbears. I know owlbears.
If you have any abandoned owlbear cubs, I will raise it to be amazing.
Okay.
Just let me know.
Okay.
Yes. Go team. I give Sparkle a cookie. Nice.
Sparkle, if you notice gold spark people doing anything suspicious, can you tell us?
Oh, also I'm gonna give.
You want me to watch more
Yes, please.
and report back?
Yes.
Yes.
And you'll get snacked when you
Yeah.
report back. Also, if you
Like
see
full wings.
if you see this person called Septim Udella and I describe him, immediately let us know where he is. And if you can, take him out. I don't know what your powers are, but he's very strong. He's the one who did the bad magic. So if you can't handle him yourself, get us, and I will flip and cut his arm off and do other cool stunts.
I'm not as good with hurting,
Okay.
Recon and information is their specialty.
but
Okay.
I'm pretty sneaky.
Yeah. So just let us know then immediately.
Yeah.
He's the number one bad dude on our list.
Okay.
So we
I'm gonna draw a tiny version of it, so it's like a wanted sign that he can carry, and show all his little fairy friends. Here you go.
I'll also, once we get all that taken care of, I'll ask Sparkle about Petunia, if that name rings a bell within his kind, and the descriptor of Petunia.
Excellent. Yes.
This raises so many questions. Are they around still, or I have a memory of Petunia, but I don't have a time frame of when this memory is from.
Well, I haven't seen Petunia in about 40 years. And the last time we saw each other was down in daggers.
That spark anything else within the memories?
You've been there before.
I guess
briefly.
if that was the instance of, or an instance of, what you said what it was, I already blanked on.
The daggers.
No, not the daggers. The
Petunia.
where I was remembering Petunia from before the
Mhm.
instances of recounted information.
It's a kind of a mix of like forest, fjords, and swamp, riverlands.
Is there a way that you could send a message to Petunia?
Without knowing where they are, I don't know. I don't think so. But I can take a message, and if I find them, I can give them a message.
Yeah, let's do that.
What would you like the message to be?
Tell Petunia that Iron says hello and apologize for my lack of memory, but I would like to reconnect and talk. I have many questions.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Sparkle.
Is that what you appreciate about me?
Take about 10 to 15% off over there, Squirty Dragon.
Oh, look, cookies.
Rip's been kind of like off to the side with his costume case and his like costume making case, and he goes, "Sparkle, I made you this," and it's just a little wizard hat.
Yes!
With a little strap.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I just thought it would look cute on you.
It's wonderful, thank you.
You're welcome.
Could you get it on? Get the little like flop.
Yeah, it's like a Merlin hat.
Just a paper comb with star food on it.
Hat.
It looks wonderful on you.
Okay. So I will go and try and look out for anybody doing bad, and I will report back here.
Cool. There will be snacks.
Awesome.
Oh, snacks.
Do you want snacks to go?
I'm okay.
Okay. Thank you.
We'll see you soon, Sparkle.
Okay.
I just picture Rip with like big anime.
Oh,
yeah,
100%.
Full blown.
Or like when SpongeBob gets that like
Yeah.
look to him too, like that. Yeah.
As Sparkle bids you farewell for the evening, kind of like stands up and rustles, spreads the wings, and just vanishes. And then you hear the as it flies out.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but that made this whole adventure worth it for me.
I would die for that dragon. I would die again for that dragon. I would undie for that dragon.
I'm undead again for that dragon.
I live, I die, I live again. I die again for that dragon.
There you go. Just, death is not the end.
No. It's just the beginning.
Before you head off into your night's rest, anybody else have anything else?
No.
I just have to probably wait for
Shelly walks over to Picus and just goes, "I'm sorry.
I'm over it.
I felt I had to protect friend.
Noted.
Thank you." And just steps back.
I can't wait for Sparkle to come back.
The full of information. Of course I can't wait for Sparkle to come back.
But also, because that wizard hat is so cute.
It's very cute.
I also imagine the whole time you're still playing with the hand as well.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
I gonna make him little witch boots
Next project.
or like a
And
cloak
a cape.
and a cape.
Oh my god, it's gonna be. Oh my god.
You have the card.
Of course it is.
It's so cute. It's got like butterfly wings.
So you bed down to take a long rest for the evening.
I'm gonna sit there and just like rack my brain.
Shut the fuck up. Look at him.
He's so cute. But you gotta picture him with a wizard hat.
Little floppy.
Send me a picture that I'll draw it with a little wizard hat.
Yay!
I'll spend some time before I rest trying to delve deeper into the memories, see if I can pull anything else out.
Ooh, active memory work. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and roll. Let's go. Let's roll a history check. You're gonna activate your history memories. See if you can unlock some.
Not tonight.
Just the Windows power
That's
sound.
the X.
Ooh. Yeah, just that little glimmer, that sliver of information that popped itself back into existence in your memory. It's like trying to catch the shadow in the corner of your peripheral. Like it's just, like every time you turn to look, it's just not there. You can't quite grab it. So the harder you try to think about it, the further and further away those memories feel.
Maybe we could ask those people that are helping my sister remember.
That's also a good point. Didn't think about that. If we've got time to do it, we will try.
It's an option.
Otherwise, I'll just continue to try on my own anytime I have something spark. If I've got time, I'll just kind of maybe sit and try to reminisce.
And as you all bid yourselves a good night, we will bid you a good night.
I have an announcement.
There's an announcement.
A local announcement. If you're in the Batavia area, Bocaditos is reopening on Friday at 1 p.m.
Yay.
Nice.
And pinatas.
Yay.
Yeah, they're like down the street from the shop.
They're in the Newton House.
Yeah, they're recommending pre-ordering. They feel like they're going to be really busy,
In
but
Newton?
Good.
Oh yeah.
yeah, they have a whole like indoor like, location now, like
They're
a
like
patio.
right down here. What?
Yep.
So if you like empanadas, which you should,
Yep.
go to Bocaditos on Friday.
Delicious empanadas. All right. We will pick back up in 2 weeks' time, December 1st, I believe.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's that.
It's almost 2022.
Wowie.
Wowie.
And then we will probably be taking a break until January, just because of all the holiday insanity.
Yeah.
But we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Bye.
Adios.
Sayonara!